Speaking of festivals, out here in California, we got a little insight early, which never happens. One of the founders of the festival for Coachella had leaked purposely that Rage Against the Machine and Travis Scott will be headlining the 2022 rendition of Coachella this coming year. So that's pretty exciting. Rage is obviously a big staple for Coachella's history. So
House band for us too. So
house band.
if you had Rage Against the Machine being mentioned in the beginning, go ahead and drink. It's early. You said, right? Like Coachella doesn't usually do this.
Yeah, it's usually an official announcement from the organization, and even bands, everything's lip sealed. You can't say anything until it's formally announced. So I was surprised to see this, but maybe it's just to tease the fact that it is in fact coming back. Plus Rage, like they had a pre-existing tour around those dates. So if you were a nerd and kind of did your math, you're not surprised. I'm not surprised, Yeah. Travis Scott's a different story. I think he just got added for this rendition.
I thought I saw that there was also an announcement for 2023 too.
Really?
Oh, yep. It was one of the headliners for 2020 that got postponed to 2022, and now he's headlining 2023. Exactly. That's actually part of the reason too. I think it was Frank Ocean.
Oh, okay. That's right. It was Frank Ocean. Yep. Jeez, I don't know if that works for them or against them. I don't know. Because, like, if you don't like him, you're like, well, I'm not going that year. Or if you like him, you're like, that's a long ways away. I won't get my tickets yet,
Yeah, it's April of 2022. And the other thing is, like, as we sit here in early August, mid-August, we're thinking, where are we going to be at coming out of the winter next spring? You know what I mean? Like, Are we going to be going to live music, or is everything going to be shut down again? So it's an outdoor festival, right, Nate?
It is. Yep. It's out in the desert.
So that may help that happen, but with certain, things, certain guidelines and restrictions and whatnot. But yeah, exciting that Rage is getting out there. I wonder, man, are we going to get any new music from them? Because they are playing some big shows that were going to play them this year or 2020, and now they're pushed to 2022 for a lot of it. But like Boston Calling and now Coachella, might we get a song or two? Like, that'd be fucking dope.
I mean, you gotta believe there's something there. Something. Like, all right, so they had those 4 albums, the one cover album, they had the soundtrack stuff. It can't just end there. And they had they have Live and Rare. There's no way it ends there. And the last time they recorded was Renegades, right? Or at least on paper.
Yeah.
There's other stuff. There has to be. And they could do a greatest hits and, like Stone Temple Pilots, greatest hits, throw a new song on.
Yeah.
In conjunction with this tour or with these shows or a new tour. Because aren't they going back with Run the Jewels? Or is that a no-go?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything on that. I mean, again, that'd be a dope show if they do. And where Zach could do a little double duty because he's featured on a handful of Run the Jewels songs. He's the de facto third member. So, man, I'd be really excited for new music, but at the same time, part of me is like, what if it sucks? Don't taint the legacy. Like, it's probably not going to, but at the same time, that's my, like, one guy on my left shoulder saying, yeah, new Rage, give it to me. And the one on the right saying, no, don't fuck with the legacy.
Well, you can almost say that same thing with the live show. It's like, we know they're going to bring it. Like, it's actually not going to happen, but like, what if they sucked live? You know what I mean? That's the last taste you have in your mouth of them if you went.
Yep.
That's a good call. Yeah, Zach could like lose his voice mid-tour and it's just like all over and you just see him storm off stage and you're like, fuck, Ray just broke up for the 3rd time.
You're still angry, Zach? Jeez.
He is. I mean, go listen to Run the Jewels 4.
Yeah, new material would be excellent. It just, if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna say no, but realistically they probably have files upon files, notebooks on notebooks, even stuff they wrote down like on a notepad like last year or even this year, just with everything going on politically and environmentally and everything. So, but will it come to a full-on album or even a song? It should. Will it? Probably not. It really is too bad, But
I mean, they would have been a great soundtrack. Not great. I guess that's a poor choice of words. They would have fit 2020 with a lot of the political stuff that went on, a lot of the racial stuff that went on. They would have absolutely had something to say and said it really well, I'm sure. Is it too late? Maybe, but some of that stuff still happens. It's not like we solved it now that it's 2021. There's still problems every day, but man, they would have, I'm sure, knocked that out of the park as far as having a voice, voice of the voiceless, as it were.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about, like, Coachella to me is just a whole different vibe. Like, that's not Rage. Like, I can understand them wanting to get as many eyeballs, and it's not for the money, but like for their message, as many eyeballs as possible. But like, Coachella is a fashion show. Coachella is like Instagram. That's what it's turned into. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just, there's no good seat there at the. I know you're not sitting down, but there's no good place to see the band. It's too many people.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that, you know, they're from LA, right? So that's like the big festival in literally this whole state of California. Is Coachella is like the one. But when it started, I mean, it started with bands like Rage Against the Machine and Tool, for that matter, kind of headlining this full on rock festival in the middle of the desert. So, you know, if you go down to the roots, like they are part of the, you know, formation of this festival on the grassroots level. But yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it's such a fashion thing now that H&M even has like its Coachella line every season, you know. So it's
weird
very
that it's changed.
Huh?
It's weird that it's changed. That it's gone from, you know, this rock show in the desert to what it is today.
Yeah, well, it's California. You know, it's still SoCal.
True.
Yeah, I think it's the temperature, its location. You know, I think it's in Cali. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it wouldn't if this was in Woodstock, New York. I don't think that would happen.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It came out a couple weeks ago, but have you guys watched the Woodstock documentary yet?
No, I have not.
I haven't either, and I plan to. I just, Nate, you lived it, so I want to hear your take on it after you've seen it, because you were there, you know.
Mm-hmm. I watched the trailer with my wife, and I'm like, I was there. She's like, she looked at me. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't see these fires. I mean, maybe I don't know.
Is that you, Nate? What the hell?
I really am just gonna stop it frame by frame and look for Nate. That's what I'm gonna do.
You were crowd surfing on the piece of plywood.
Yeah.
Oh man, I did crowd surf during Rage Against the Machine at Woodstock '99, and my brother thought that I died. That's the only clue that I'll give for now.
But you didn't, because you're here talking to us today about Rage Against the Machine. Go figure.
Yeah, exactly.
So Nate, are you going to this, the Coachella festival?
I'd like to. I don't know if I can pull it off, but I'd love to. If I can pull it off, it'd be excellent. Because I always wanted to see them at Coachella, because it is pretty cool out there. I mean, it's literally just the desert, and so it's loud and it's open and it's beautiful. And I've never been to Coachella, even though I've been down here for quite a while. So if I was going to go, this would be the one to check out. But yeah, I don't know. We're all adults now. I got to pick and choose these days, unfortunately, or fortunately. Yeah.
That's a commitment. I get that. It's not like it's a one-off in San Diego or Encinitas or wherever you're at, LA for the day. It's not like it's that. It's a legit commitment, as we've talked about on our festival episode. So go check that out.
Big money commitment too. That's why I'm surprised about the headline, the announcing the headliner for 2023. I mean, I don't even know if they've opened tickets up yet, but that's a lot to fork up for 2 years out. You know, you don't know. You know, most people don't know where they're going to live or.
Right.
What their situation is going to be. But.
Oh, not to mention the world being all over the place as it is to begin with.
Yeah. 2023, Rage Against the Machine headlining Fire Festival. Hard Times headline or real?
Hard Times, I think. But could be real.